Hey you, hey again, great to have you here. So so this is all about how to have the difficult conversations, and apart from being prepared with having the ability to have an assertive communication or assertive communication style. That would be a great starting place. But even if you don't, let's talk about having a difficult conversation, or what I mean when I say you got to be willing to have the difficult conversations. So first and foremost, the difficult conversations that I'm referring to aren't necessarily just because you didn't like something and you'd like it to change. Let me see how I can move my hand here. And you'd like it to change. The difficult conversation is because it's going to take all your courage. It's going to take all your strength to be able to deal with something or stand up for yourself. That's first and foremost. The second part that makes a difficult conversation in my world is that there's a really good possibility, based on previous interactions and previous attempts, that the person you want to talk to isn't going to like what you have to say. So this is what I want to say about that. They still need to be done. You still have to be willing to go through it. And you don't have to. I'm saying have to, but you don't have to. You can do whatever you want. But not having them is a form of avoidance. And the universal law of wisdom tells us that those things that we have truly learned and truly accomplished, you know that you have truly learned and accomplished them, because when you think about them, there's no triggers, there's no emotional responses. Okay, you've done with them, or you're done with them. The energy is neutral, you're good. But if you haven't actually learned it, you're going to end up, and you're not going to deal with that, and you're just going to tuck it away nicely or do whatever we do, because I used to tell myself I dealt with it. That's what I used to do. And anyways, but if you're not going to deal with it, guess what? It's going to show up again in another relationship, in another person, as will your behavior that led you there, as will so you gotta deal with it if you ever want it to end. How's that? You have to deal with it if you want it to end, if you want the cycle to end, because the universe, the divine, the God, you and your God, whatever you want to call it, this lifetime is absolutely constructed and patient and constructed to give you the lesson that you've come to learn. So you got to be willing to have the difficult conversations. Can you do it? You can do it. You can do it. Go with love and compassion in your heart. Put your ego down. And before you go into the conversation, decide how you would like it to turn out. Do you want this to be resolved, or do you not? And before you go into the conversation, deeply, deeply contemplate and consider what you have done to cause it into your life and contribute to the difficulty that you want to overcome. This is for work. I've had quite a few of you coming to me about work issues. This is about personal. You are never, ever, ever going to be able to move forward fully without dealing with things. You must, or you're not. You don't have to move forward. You got lots of lifetimes. So hope this helps. Enjoy and have a nice day.